Double trouble.
Solo, double, solo.
Solo, double, solo. That's what they called me when I was in high school. Solo, double, solo.
All right.
There was a fly on your head during the Jackie Venson.
What?
I was going to try to flick it, but I was like, that's going to be... It was all you were talking. Anyway.
Welcome to the show.
What's up?
Dear Austin. So this is the time where we just calm down a little bit.
We just take a little chill pill.
We sit back. We hang out on a patio, nice breeze.
That's right. Very
and
nice.
we just kind of chat. We talk about our love for Austin.
That's right.
But we wanted to take a couple moments, and already, Laz, we are approaching 50 episodes.
50 episodes
of ATXAF. Dear Austin is just our chance to just kind of chat a little bit with the folks. And as we approach 50 episodes.
I wish that we had thought about this sooner, because we could have had balloons drop, to celebrate the 50 episodes.
When we hit 100.
Oh, okay.
When we hit 100,
for 100.
we're going to do balloon drop. We're going to have
confetti guns.
Lady jump out of a cake.
Oh, boy. Or a gentleman.
Or a gentleman.
Right.
Maybe a couple.
Maybe a
but
couple.
That kind of...
couple in the cake.
There we go.
There we go.
You just change it.
That's it.
We want to talk a little bit about some of the things that we have learned so far. And first, I want to start off by just saying thank you.
Yes.
We said in the first episode we would be excited if dozens watched.
That's right.
And it seems pretty consistently we've got a few hundred people that watch this show on regular.
Yeah.
We've got, maybe a couple dozen that listen to it solely on podcasts.
Right.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And then we've got, a little over maybe 100, 150, even sometimes 200 that really are serious about watching us on YouTube, kind of that video format. And so we want to say thank you for that.
Yes.
And I'll be honest with you, it's nice every once in a while when you folks reach out and say, I appreciate what you're doing.
Right.
So I wanted to share a couple of things that folks sent us. One person said, hey, much love. And I said, oh, appreciate that. Thank you. And then I asked him, and I asked this, if you hit us up in the DM for anything, I'm like, have you watched the show? Because that's, it's like,
right.
You liked my picture, but have you watched our show? Because that's why we're here.
Show? Yeah.
And this person said, I have. I told you, I love it. Let's talk.
Love the show.
Let's talk. And then this person, this is what they said.
Oh.
I said, have you watched the show? And I said, be honest. But he says, yeah, man, I'm really digging it. And he watched, I want to say, at least 10 or 12 episodes, because he went on and he commented on a bunch in one night. He said, yeah, man, I'm really digging it. I like how everything's shot and the production feels professional. I do wish they were longer.
Oh.
But I get it. For vertical platforms, the move is digestible. No, for real, I really fuck with it. The audio in the episode with the secret shows was kind of muffled, and he gives us kind of some constructive criticism, which I appreciate.
We appreciate, for sure.
I like your balance, and you have great talent at keeping the conversation moving. It's edited naturally. You have an infectious laugh for a big dude. That high pitch is a smile maker.
Nice.
Appreciate that. Some people love my laugh. Some people, like, we're in a bar and I start laughing and they just fucking leave the table. And I'm okay with that. I am who I am. I feel what you're trying to do for the music scene and the tagline works. If I had to be critical of some of the episodes, I wish that Laz would have said more in the music interview portion. I think I want to know more about you guys in the episodes, but I haven't watched them all yet.
Okay.
And as I'm typing, I'm watching the first episode where you share your backgrounds. So, I mean, that's a lot. That guy didn't just say, hey, thumbs up.
Right. No.
So, thank you for that.
Thank you.
I'll
try to be a bigger, I'll try to keep him quiet a little bit more.
Good luck with that.
Yeah, I know.
I shared 3 days ago the best Italian beef in Austin area.
Yeah.
There's only one good one. It's out on Bee Cave Road.
Okay.
It's right by where your old haunt was.
Okay.
You know where there's those little trailers on Bee Cave Road? There's about 4 or 5 off to the side. There's one called Chicago Dog or something.
Okay.
He makes the only legit, in my opinion, Italian beef sandwich. And she said, "Thank you. You just made this recent Chicago transplant super happy. Didn't even know this place existed. Thanks for sharing." And I said, "Absolutely, glad to help. Next question. Have you watched the show yet?" "Not yet, but I plan on checking it out. Just found you guys last night while I was looking for cool ATX stuff."
Look at us.
Yeah.
Cool ATX stuff.
Another one. "I love your page and what you do for Austin. Thank you."
Thank you, guys. It makes it a lot easier for us to wake up and put a suit on and, make this content for you, because there's, people out there that are watching it and really appreciating what we do. So really, thank you all for digesting and, providing that feedback to us.
Absolutely. Here's what we've learned. So we've had the opportunity. We've been putting content out.
Right.
We're constantly reaching out. We're constantly seeing cool accounts on Instagram or finding out about cool people in Austin. And just some people reach out to us, and we're okay with that. Like, if you reach out to us and you've got a great story, you've got a great background, you've got a great point of view.
You have passion for what you do.
And especially if you're passionate about something hyper specific.
Oh, yeah.
We're all about that. And we're constantly kind of triaging those types of individuals. But we're also reaching out to people. In a couple days, you're going to watch the Local AF Bearded Bastard episode, and he alluded to this issue. As much as everyone wants Austin to succeed, I'm seeing a pattern of a desire for Austin to succeed through me.
Right.
Do you understand my point? And I don't mean me as DM.
No.
Or me as my medium.
Yeah.
I want Austin Rap to be on the map, and I want to be the point guy.
Exactly. Yeah. It's a lot of Austin will only be successful if I am the face of Austin.
Yes. And so here's my encouragement. If collectively we're going to succeed, it will only be because our scenes came together. There can't be 8 hip-hop scenes in Austin. There can be 1.
Right.
Now, can there be 8 shows? Absolutely. Can there be 100 rappers? Absolutely.
Yeah.
Can there be 100 artists? Absolutely.
And you know what? I want to, while we're talking about this, let's give a quick shout-out to Colin.
Daily Austin Music.
Daily Austin Music. And he does a great job of letting everybody know about every show that's happening in town. And I also want to give a shout out to Last Gas Comedy. That is the equivalent to Colin's work as well. They have every comedy show where all the open mics are. So, I mean, these are the type of resources.
Austin Indie Music. We haven't had them on yet, but they do the same thing. They list every day, every like indie rock show in town.
Yep. And that's the type of stuff that we need in Austin, to be promoting everybody that's doing something, right? Because, there's so many people out there doing things, but if we don't know about it, and it's only the responsibility of the artist to go out there and let everybody know, of course they're only going to be promoting their own stuff, right? So we need to have those resources that we can support one another, that we can make this a place where people don't have to move to New York, a Chicago, and LA, that they can stay in their home in Austin where they started their passion, where they developed their sound, their art. And, the only way that we're going to succeed, though, is if we do it together.
We need to find those people that we know are selfless and let them be the person that is the point person.
The curator.
The curator.
The connector.
Think about this. Everybody has said the same thing over and over and over. Austin's the place. It's going to happen. This place is great. There's so many great things happening.
Right.
But I'm afraid sometimes when people say so many great things are happening, they're referring to what they do morning, noon, and night.
Yeah. I've been here 5 years almost now, and I keep on hearing that same thing, that this is about to happen, this is about to happen. 5 years is a long time for something about to happen and not have it happen just yet. So maybe there's just a couple things that we need to tweak to make Austin the place.
We wanted to be very careful with this episode.
Yes.
And me and Laz, we spent some time saying, listen, we don't want to come across preachy. This is a plea to Austin, to the community. How does a musician survive? How does an artist survive?
Right.
I can tell you, being unified and supporting each other isn't going to hurt that.
No.
It isn't going to step us back 5 years. I also want to say this. We listen to you as well. My fiance does this wonderful thing that encourages me. We watch a couple of episodes every week. The reason I do that is not because I want to see myself on my TV. Okay, a little bit. But the reason I do that is I want to see growth. So we go back and we watch one from the first or second week, and then we'll watch like one from like the middle, and then we'll watch one now. And it allows us or me to see where I've grown, where I could continue to grow. It allows me to see what we've seen progress. Listen, folks, we're only coming on 2 months of this show being live. We appreciate, I think I read part of it from one of our followers, and he said, listen, I'd like to hear more from Laz.
I guess I need to talk more.
We're growing. We're doing all we can to up the production value. We're doing all we can to shine and to reflect a mirror on you folks.
That's right.
We're doing all we can to keep personality in the show without making the show 100% about us.
That's right.
Except for Dear Austin. Of course, Dear Austin is our chance to sit back and just visit with you. Right. We come to you, Austin, asking musicians, asking artists, asking the community as a whole to support one another. We want to take this time. First of all, we appreciate the criticism.
Yes, we do.
And I have a strange feeling we might be criticized for this show just a little bit.
Might happen.
And I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that. I'm okay with being the guy who steps out and says Austin is awesome, but I'm also okay with being the guy who says Austin's awesome, but maybe we could grow a little bit in this area.
I mean, somebody's got to crack a couple eggs to make an omelet, and maybe we need to make an omelet. That's all.
We want Austin to be all that we've said it could be, and every artist has proclaimed it could be, and every musician has proclaimed it could be. We want the exact same thing that you want.
Yeah.
But we also realize that at the end of the day, if we aren't unified in the effort to get to that place, and we're all competing with each other instead of supporting each other and doing what we can,
you don't grow if you don't try, if you don't put yourself out there. If you're not challenging yourself because you're surrounding yourself with just people that like what they've already heard and they just want to hear the same thing, it's not going to grow your fan base. It's not going to grow your following. It's not going to help your career, your art in any way, shape, or form. So bring in the outsiders. Bring in the people that you may not have, who you didn't think was worth anything. And maybe, just maybe, listening, watching, writing, maybe all those things, maybe everything that is going on in town can influence you and push you to that next level that you're stuck at spinning your wheels right now because you haven't seen or done anything different over the last 3 years.
When we start supporting each other, we start exposing each other to each other's fan bases, we start growing, we start reaching people that would not have known that we exist otherwise. And we need more things like that.
Yes.
Where somebody comes forward and says, hey, everybody knows who I am and you appreciate me, but let me show you so-and-so coming up. Let me show you this person. Let me show you this person. Yeah. If you love my art, you should check this guy out. If you love my band, you should check these guys out. And until that continuously happens in Austin, we're going to all have 500 fans.
That's right.
And no one's going to break out. Dear Austin, we love you. And we want every single artist who has it to reach their potential of success. And the only way that's going to happen is for all of us, in whatever format we're putting our hearts out there, to be unified. Thank you. Cause you won't tame us. This is how we hold in Austin. We will never change up. Hey, 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 hey.